Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to go through how to round to a particular number of decimal places. So this lesson will be on rounding. Okay, now today I'm going to focus on decimal places. The next lesson I'm going to focus on significant figures. So if you want to round a number to one decimal place, that means you want one number after the decimal. So if I look at this, I just want one number after the decimal. So as you can see, the first number after the decimal is 5. So if I want one decimal place, I draw a line after that number, look at the number after the line. If it's 5 or more, I round up. If it's less than 4, it stays the same. Okay, I'm talking about the 5. So the number after a line is 8. It's more than 5. So this 5 will turn to 6, 4.6. Okay. Next one decimal place. Count one number after a decimal. Draw a line. Look after the line. Is the number 5 or more? Yes, it is. So that 3 will turn to 4. So my answer is 91.4. Okay. Next one decimal place. So one number after a decimal. Draw a line. Is the number next to the line 5 or more? No, it's not. So this 0 stays the same. So my answer is 4.0. Next one number after a decimal. Draw a line. Is the number next to a line 5 or more? No, it's not. So this stays as 8.3. Okay. Next one number after a decimal. Draw a line. Number next to a line 5 or more? No, it's not. So this stays 0.1. Next one decimal place, one number after a decimal. Draw a line. Is the number next to a line 5 or more? Yes, it is. So this 1 turns to 2, 0.2. Now these two, as you can see, there's no decimal in the numbers, so we can't round these to one decimal place. Okay, so that's one decimal place. Now 2 decimal places, 3 decimal places is exactly the same thing with drawing the line, but let's say you had 4.432. So if I want to round this to 2 decimal places, I count 2 numbers after the decimal, then draw the line. So I count 1, 2, then draw the line. If I wanted to round it to 3 decimal places, I count 3 numbers after the decimal, 1, 2, 3, and then draw the line. Okay, so let's try with 2 decimal places, and then you guys should be able to understand what's going on. Okay, so 2 decimal places. Let's round all of these to 2 decimal places. Right. Okay, so first one, 2 decimal places, 2 numbers after a decimal, then draw a line. So as you can see in this one, there are already 2 numbers after the decimal. So this number is already to 2 decimal places. Okay, so that stays the same. Next one, 1, 2, as you can see, that stays the same as well. So 91.36. This one, 2 numbers after a decimal, 1, 2, draw your line. Is the number next to the line 5 or more? Yes, it is. So this turns into 4.03. Okay, we're looking at the numbers next to the line, so we don't do anything with this 0 over here. Okay, next one, 2 numbers after the decimal, 1, 2, draw a line. Is the number next to the line 5 or more? Yes, it is. So the 4 turns to 5, 8.35. Next one, 2 decimal places, 2 numbers after a decimal, 1, 2, draw a line. The number next to the line 5 or more? No, it's not. So this 0 stays the same. So 0.10, that stays the same. Next one, 2 numbers after a decimal, 1, 2, draw a line. Is the number next to the line 5 or more? No, it's not. So the 9 stays the same. So I get 0.19. Okay. Now these two, again, there's no decimal, so you can't round. But I just want to show you. So let's say I had 0.195. and I want to round this to 2 decimal places. So 2 numbers after a decimal, 1, 2, draw my line. Now, because that's 5, I have to round this 9 up, but the number after 9 is 10. So this turns to 0, and then I round this one up as well. Okay, so I go back. So that turns to 2. So my answer would be 0.20. Okay. So guys, next lesson will be on significant figures. So make sure you watch that video along with this one.